Love is in the air, not for me, but in general. It's Valentine's Day, and it's time to talk about our favorite couples in books. Not in reality, because reality sucks. But in books, I have 9 wonderful couples to share with you. My favorite ones that make me jealous of them, except when they get into trouble, because some of them are in fantasy books, and they get into very serious trouble that I would not want to be in if I were them. I just want to do a disclosure before starting this video. If you haven't read Hunger Games, which you probably have, who hasn't yet, or the Throne of Glass series, or A Court of Thorns and Roses, or To All the Boys I've Loved Before, you might get spoiled if you watch this video entirely, because I will be talking about the couples in those stories, and some of these couples don't form until the main character leaves off with another character. I don't know, it's a little weird. Just saying that if you don't want to be spoiled about who the main character ends up with, you might not want to read this, because it will be talking about the favorite couples of these series, and most of the time they end up with those people, sometimes not. But if you don't want to know the couples of the series that I just mentioned, maybe not watch this video. If so, proceed with caution. I have told you what I will be talking about, so leave if you don't want to know, stay if you would like to know, and discuss it with me. I'm just gonna show you my favorite ones that I just love to read about, and I could just dive into their story and be them, because they're so wonderful. The first one that I want to talk about is Tatiana and Alexander in The Bronze Horseman. I just recently read this. It was my first read of 2017, and my god, it was amazing. The story was beautiful, it was heartbreaking, it's not even describable. I don't have any words to tell you how beautiful this story was. It wasn't, yeah, it was kind of mainly about the love story, but it was based in World War II in Russia, and it was just fantastic. I don't know how they survived it, but they did, and it was just so beautiful, and the love that they have for each other is so pure, and like, you can't, it's wonderful. I can't. I would suggest picking this one up if you want something forbidden love, true love, passion, romance, everything you could ever want. If you like Twilight, you might like this one, because it's that kind of forbidden love thing going on. It's wonderful. The next one that I want to share with you is Eleanor and Park. How could I not put Eleanor and Park in this list? They're like the cutest little couple in high school, middle school. It's based in the 80s. There's no technology like today. It's just very cute and pure and just very wonderful. And everybody wants a little love story like this all the way back in the good old days of high school. Although it's kind of tragic at one point, but it's still really wonderful. I absolutely love Eleanor and Park. I don't know why I haven't read it again, but I really have to. Is it on my list for this year? I have to go watch that video again to refresh my memory of what books I want to reread this year. Next, I have the first couple that ever touched my heart, that made me fall in love with contemporary books, and it's Etienne and Anna from Anna and the French Kiss. It is so wonderful. It's like eating your favorite meal all the time. That's how wonderful it feels, at least for me, because I love food, I love eating. And this just feels like eating, I don't know, a wonderful piece of cake all the time. And you never get tired of it, you never get full. It's just so delicious. I have had the chance to revisit this world when I reread it 2 years ago now. Oh, how time flies. But I absolutely love Anna and Etienne's relationship. It's so perfect. Like, and it's in Paris on top of that. Like, it doesn't get any better than this. Paris, love, romance. Next, I have a pretty recent one. I discovered this series last year, and it's the To All the Boys I Loved Before series. My favorite couple yet is Lara Jean and John Ambrose McLaren. I absolutely love John Ambrose McLaren. He's so perfect, and we didn't get to see much of him in the second book, and I'm really hoping that the third book coming out this year, finally, I hope that we get to see their relationship flourish a little bit more, because we only got a little snippet of it in this one, and I was really sad because John Ambrose is my favorite. He is so wonderful. He's the perfect romantic guy, you know what I mean? Like, he would do anything for Lara Jean, and it's beautiful. It's perfection. Next, we're getting into the heavy duty stuff. Those were all contemporaries. These are the fantasy couples. It just happened this way. I didn't plan it, but next, we're diving into the fantasy. The next one I want to talk about is my beautiful Jem and Tessa. I can't. They're still my all-time favorite power couple because Jem and Tessa are forever my baes. Don't care about Will whatsoever. Jem will always win. I don't care what you say. Jem is my forever love, okay? They are ultimately perfect for each other. He cares about her so much better than Will did. It's so confusing in my head. I absolutely have to reread this series because I've only read it once and it was all the way back in like 2013, 14. I don't really remember when that was. I should really write the date in it when I read it. I think I'm gonna start doing that now. But seriously, Jem is forever my bae. You can keep Will. Keep him. Keep him. I don't care. The next couple that I want to talk about is like the most famous couple right now. The one that everybody is talking about because they're the ultimate power couple, like Brangelina was before they broke up. Why did they break up? God knows. The next couple is one that I am very happy to be part of, and it's Feyre and Rhysand. I hate that name. I can't get my mind wrapped around it. Rhysand. I thought it was Rhysand first. Rhysand sounds so much better than Rhysand. I'm currently rereading this series because the last one is coming out in May and I am not ready for it. I know they're gonna continue on with the story, but like the main story of A Court of Thorns and Roses is ending in May and I'm not ready for it, and I just want to relive it forever and ever and always.
Flashback to when he said forever and always.
Currently rereading the first one and it's still as wonderful as the first 2 times I read it. I just love Sarah J Maas's writing. How does she do it? Tell me her secrets. It's just so much that happens between these 2 characters, and that's what makes it so wonderful. All the rights and the wrongs and the troubles and the happy moments is what makes these couples so much fun to read about and not really want to be them, because there's a lot of stuff going down in these books and I don't want to be in it because I would probably die. But other than that, I love them so much. The next couple is one that I wasn't a fan of when we started off, but now I'm loving it, and it's Elin and Rowan. Yeah, I am a big Dorian and Selena shipper, forever will be. I'm still holding out for Dorian, just a little bit, hoping that some miracle happens that they end up together, but I do really love Elin and Rowan together. They're so awesome. They're the ultimate fighting couple. Like, don't get in their way. They will destroy you and rip you into shreds, into a million little pieces and float away. They're equal pretty much to Feyre and Rhys and Jem and Tessa for me. Like, those 3 couples are my main 3 power couples. Don't get in their way. Could you imagine having these 2 and Feyre and Rhys together in one story? People would die all over the place. Don't even try to think about them. They will kill you. I'm not saying that they're mean, I'm just saying that they're all powerful. Yes. Like when we met Rowan in this book, I was like, who's this guy that's getting in the way of my Dorian? Like, no. No, Dorian is the point of this romance. Get out of the way, Dorian forever. For some reason in Queen of Shadows, I fell in love with Rowan, and now I'm Team Rowan, but Dorian still has my heart forever. He's like my boyfriend. I'll keep him if Selena doesn't want him. Elin. The last couple that I want to talk about is Peeta and Katniss, the like #1 YA couple. Although we can count Edward and Bella, but they're not my favorite. But Peeta and Katniss were the first couple that I stumbled upon. Before Anna and the French Kiss, I read this one. This series had like the typical love triangle with Gale in it, but like Gale never stood a chance. It was Peeta and Katniss forever. So those were my favorite power couples of YA books. Although the Bronze Horseman is considered an adult book, it's focused on teenagers. Well, like 18 to 20 something-ers, which is like young adult, I guess. The main reason that I read these books now are because of the couples in them. I want to know what happens to them because I am so invested in their lives. I need to know what's going to happen in the next few books. Sarah J. Maas, don't let them die on me. So that's going to be it for this video. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite couple in the book world? Maybe you have the same ones as me. Let me know down below, and I will see you guys very soon with a brand new video. Bye!